Dude, I have a headache. I have a headache, man. And I don't know if it's.
Imagine having a headache in 2021.
Yeah, I might just take 20. Never mind. We are recording. But
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, let me chill.
I think I just need to drink some water or something.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Maybe it's a dehydration. Well, it can't be. I drink enough water. Maybe it's a lack of. I don't know, man.
Too much water. That's
Can't
what it
be
is.
Too much water.
Too much water headache. That's what that man's got. Man's over here drinking water like a fish.
Man, all right. So today's topic is gonna be about anime. So actually, welcome to Anime Mondays.
Well,
yeah,
it's a little bit.
It's gonna be animes, comics, everything geek, nerd, whatever you want to call it.
Mostly anime, but like there's occasional time we'll bring up some topics where it's like, hey,
yeah, but we're
talking about some other stuff. We'll talk about like comics as well.
Call it Anime Monday though, because of
course,
I thought the name's catchier. But anyway, if you don't already know, this is the Void Yard podcast with Boney, that's me, and a co-host, LiteralDemon, and Gabagoo, And shout out to anyone else listening on Apple Podcasts, Psych, because they won't publish us, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Drop a like, hit the sub button. It's free. You can do it. Anyone can do it, really. Send it to your mom, your sister, your uncle, your dad, granddad, your whole family. Anyone that's interested in anime, whatever.
Share with your dog.
Let your cat watch it all the way through. Even have your cat take his paws and drop a comment, whatever. But we're gonna be talking about what are we talking about? Oh, villains. That's right. Villains that low key, they had a point. Like they weren't just out here being all villainy and they weren't being villainy and just destroying stuff.
Yeah, they were those villains that you're like, hold on, this man might be speaking facts a little bit.
The villains that you're like, man, I can understand them. Like I can see their point of view. I can see their reasoning behind it.
See, and we're not talking about you, Joker.
Oh, no.
Boys. I'm not I will agree, Joker. Because apparently there's also another one. There's people with the Punisher boys as well. Is So I agree.
Okay.
Joker's a good villain. He's still one of my favorite villains. He's a great villain.
For people.
However, I don't care what anybody says. With Joker and Punisher, if you specifically say that I can relate to this character, I don't care what anybody says.
I was just about to say that. If anyone is like, hey, man, wow, oh my God, the Punisher is so relatable. Oh my God, that's what goes on in my head. Leave them alone. They literally have the DNA of a school shooter. Leave them alone. They're probably gonna have a bowl cut by next week and just up their school shooter badges. Leave them alone. Don't trust them.
I mean, Joker.
Joker's not better either. Anyone that's like, wow, look at Joker Harley Quinn relationship. Oh my God, so cute. You guys are weird. Yeah, you're definitely weird. You're probably one of those people that freaking and if you're a girl, you definitely do it too. If you like that type of stuff, you're a weirdo. You're probably the person that puts that thing inside of spaghetti when you make it for your significant other. God. If you don't know what we're talking about, you don't know what we're talking about. It's in a previous podcast, and I can't remember right now. If I do remember which one it was,
it's the why I don't eat everybody's
that one. So if you want to know what we're talking about, what we're referencing, he did explain it in Why I Don't Eat at Everyone's House. It is a very, very, very weird thing to do. Just go watch it. Just go watch it. You know what we're talking about. Just go watch it. But anyways, Tanya the Evil. Notable anime. She's a villain. Well, she's not really a villain, but
she's they're not even redeeming qualities. Yeah. The movie,
great movie. It's a great movie, excellent, fantastic.
It's a great movie, but that, she doesn't do that girl.
Yeah, the last one. Oh yeah. There's no reasoning with that.
Okay, spoiler alert.
There's no spoiler alert. Tiny the Evil's old.
Spoiler, if you haven't seen the Tiny the Evil movie, this is your spoiler alert.
Mute it, skip ahead 2 minutes. Or 1 minute.
But we gotta talk about that. Because I remember when we were watching, I watched it. I was like, damn, this girl is giving her the fucking business. I was like, what is going on? Like Tanya kind of like, I mean, Tanya was getting them licks in here and there, but they like half the time, like the other girl was hitting like a truck, and then Tanya starts getting like an actual beat down, and just when you think she about to lose, just go pull out the tool.
Yep.
I was like,
She went full on street mode on her.
Oh my god, dude, I wasn't ready for that shit. I was not ready. I was like, I remember because like I said, she was getting her ass beat. I was like, yo, is she like actually gonna die? And this just gets up.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, just go to YouTube, type in Tanya the Evil final scene. Probably it'll probably pop up. It's a great scene. It's a final great fight, I guess. It's so God. Good. It's so good.
She did that, girl. Literally, the only reason that girl survived is because of anime bullshit.
Anime, dude. You know what needs to be a topic? Anime BS bullshit. Needs to be in topic.
The worst cases,
Fire Force.
The worst cases of anime
Fire
bullshit.
Force.
We already know one that's gonna be in there, and that's
Fire Force. We're not gonna talk about it yet, but Fire Force is definitely. Let me write it down right now. Because that has to be talked about. That needs to be discussed. The anime BS is the stuff that happens in anime. Like we all know plot armor is a thing, but the anime BS takes plot armor and magnifies it by like 50.
I mean, there's plot armor, and then there's the other one that we've conned main character.
Main character no jutsu. Oh yeah, that stuff's powerful.
Main character no jutsu or talking no jutsu.
That stuff is powerful.
I've been evil my whole life. You remind me of myself.
Like the thing is,
wow, I'm a good guy now.
I feel like this actually goes hand in hand with main character BS is like anime BS as well, because we're not gonna go into detail about it, but you haven't seen Bleach, topic. But the last fight with Ichigo and Aizen, come on, bro. If anyone's listening to that scene Bleach, you know what I'm talking about. He should have got his ass whooped. There was no way he beat that man in a fight, but that's all I'm going to say about that for now. We'll get into that in another topic, or comment below. We can talk about it. Oh, and by the way, if you want to like discuss it, before then, you can join the Discord in the description box. It should be there, I hope. But join that. And anyway, how do we always get so off topic?
We always get off topic though. Like what?
Let's get to this list before we run out of time. So,
but we got
at the top of the list,
starting off with our man. Yeah, top of the list. Starting off with our man, the Grinch.
The Grinch. Everybody knows who the Grinch is. If you're older than 5 years old, younger than 5 years old, you know who the Grinch is. You've seen it in school. Yeah. You watched it in movies. They always play it around Christmas time. You've seen the Grinch, and we all know he had his reasons for doing what he did. Like, because 110%. If I'm in the Grinch position, I'm telling you first of all, look, I'm not even, I'm like, if I had the capabilities to pull it off and I was getting treated like the Grinch, or getting bullied, I should say, not even treated, getting straight bullied, I'm still in your Christmas too. And you know what? I'm burning your presents. I'm not giving them back. I'm burning them. And after I burn them,
hilarious.
Even if like they start apologizing, I'm like, guess what? It's too late. I already burnt them. Better luck next year. Better luck next year.
Better than me. I would have burned the whole town down. Play with me if you want.
I can't burn the whole town. He goes shopping there, doesn't he?
Huh? No.
Doesn't he go shopping there? Like he sends someone to go shopping or something like that? Yeah, I think he shops in there.
At least
I think he goes. I think he goes there like once, like a month or something like that, or once a year or something. Yeah, and then he goes to get like survival stuff basically, so he doesn't have to go back. That Grinch is not a menace. Grinch is a good guy. He was just wrongly treated, like some of you know,
all types.
Exactly, but that man's at the top of the list. 100%.
I don't know why they. Exactly. I don't know why they did that to him. They was mean as hell for it.
For absolutely no. And no one even tried to like stop him.
They're like, ha ha, he's green and hairy.
Dang, that sounds like America.
Like, bruh.
We're not gonna get into that. Oh my god! Wow, the Grinch is relatable, man. Wow, oh my goodness.
Yep.
But hey, after the Grinch, though, we can get it. This is where we start drifting into some anime verse characters, and some of them. I mean, some people might disagree. I guess if you're a weirdo, you might disagree and be like, "Oh, well, that's wrong," or "He shouldn't have still done that. He should have been the bigger person. He should have shut the fuck up. We don't care."
Yeah, exactly. We don't be the bigger person around here. That's another topic. I forgot. That's a topic for another video. We already talked about this. Remember we were talking about what was it? How would this anime scenario
exactly. That is a topic for another day. But the thing is, like, I know some people are always like, "Man, take the high road. It's an anime. This, that, and the third." Man, hell no.
The high road's for people who can't fucking fight. Fuck that.
If I'm in an anime and I have any type of power that isn't like weak, like if I'm strong and like I'm probably gonna be peaceful-ish to an extent, as long as I have everything.
Till somebody
exactly. As long as I have everything I want, I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm happy, I'm getting along with people, I'm cool. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen at all. But if
the second you mess that up, gotta do. I got to.
The thing is,
I'm about to do it.
Got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through. But exactly. There were some people, I guess, I don't know if they were mistreated. Like the next on the list right now, we have Stain from My Hero Academia, and this is. I know some people are kind of on the fence, but you're a weirdo. Maybe if you're on the fence, you're a weirdo. Like if you've actually seen the series. I'm not 100% caught up, but if you've seen the Stain part, you understand, like, he had a good reason, and it wasn't really all evil. Like
I said, I wouldn't even call him a villain, honestly.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he was really just... In short, he was trying to get rid of fake-ass heroes. Like, people that were selfish and stuff like that. He just wanted to get rid of them. Like... He wanted people to stop being selfish. Like, you call yourself a hero.
Oh, you don't act right? Kill him.
You're calling yourself a hero, and obviously, you know what heroes are. Like, they're supposed to be good people.
And you ain't
you're supposed to be good people. You're supposed to be helping people. Like, you don't have to help people 24/7, but, you're supposed to be a genuinely good person. And we all know in animes and shows and stuff like that, or just even in real life, people are fake as hell. So it's like, if you just want to get rid of fake heroes, and stop praising them, I feel like that's not a bad thing to do. In my opinion, like I think that's like Stain. I don't blame you at all. I feel like you did the right thing. Fake heroes gotta go. I think he was talking to someone and he explained like what was going on.
Yeah, because like for the most part, he was in the school.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a hero. It was just the fact that he was noticing like because he didn't even side with like the hero, this freaking Legion of Villains.
Yeah, exactly.
What they're actually called. I'm not caught up.
I just don't remember the name.
Say that right now. But he doesn't associate himself with them at all. He's even like, no. I just want like heroes to like be better.
That's all it was.
Stuff like that.
Like they really, I feel like they really like made that person Stain. I feel like they made him really good because like when he first shows up, you're like, dang, this dude is a savage. Like, what is he doing? Why is he like this?
He starts talking, and you're like,
exactly.
Hold on. You're like, hold on. You're like, damn, I can't even be mad.
Exactly. He starts explaining his reasoning.
Like he's saying some things.
It's like, hold on, man. Let me take a seat, man. Go ahead and speak your mind, bro.
Let me pause this real quick. I gotta simmer.
Let me take some notes, man. Let me bring it back to the guys. Let me like that's how. Well, again, topic for a different day. Anyway, we'll move on from Stain. We got My Hero Academia. Your fan base. I'm not gonna say anything because they'll probably jump me. But on a list, everyone knows. Like you've seen Naruto. We actually have a few on a list from Naruto. Naruto actually had some people that were
There's a couple of a couple of villains that I got main character no jutsu.
Yeah, and you know more than I do, so you can talk about that. Cause I don't really. I know Naruto a little bit, but I don't like no.
I know way too much about.
Like
Naruto.
I've seen it, but I haven't.
You know, lie.
I'm not a Naruto expert like some people are.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I know a little too much about Naruto.
No more than I do about it, but the first one on the list is Itachi, so you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, like that's a given. That's a given. Itachi, like, quite literally, like, okay, when you originally see him in the series, and I'm not even gonna say like spoiler.
Yeah, Naruto's old, man.
At this point, you weren't. If you haven't seen it at this point, you're not gonna watch it. So
literally, Naruto's been airing since we were young. What?
Yeah, like at that point, like you just weren't gonna watch it. But because he murders his entire clan for like the sole purpose of like stopping a coup that was about to happen between the Uchihas and the freaking Leaf Village. It was like gonna be like a whole big ass war that was gonna break out, and then in the end, it's like even when he did like kill everybody in his clan, it just came down to like he's like, I can't bring myself to murder my little brother. Yeah. And it's just like, and then you find out as Naruto goes on that he did all of this crazy stuff, and then you find out the whole time it's fucking Danzo, the bastard,
mother freaking
who did
Danzo.
All this shit. Like I'm stuck. I think my favorite thing about that final fight with Danzo is that man literally killed himself.
Bro, I feel like no one actually liked him in the series. Like anyone that actually watched it,
you're a weirdo. I will. That is
like
the hill I will die on. If you like Danzo, you are a
like there's
weirdo.
Certain characters that are like, okay, they're like Orochimaru. Like people like Orochimaru, but he's weird. But it's not like wow, you like Orochimaru? Okay, you're a weirdo.
It's not sus like like in.
Oh yeah, no. Look, I know. Look,
I'm not clear.
I know. You can't say that. Hisoka got a lot of fans. Hisoka got fans. But let me tell you something.
He's purdy. That's literally why he got fans.
Hisoka
he's purdy and he's strong as shit. But like that man's as sus as hell.
Like the craziest part, like people will. I guess like it's not really. It's not as bad in the new Hunter x Hunter. Like if you only watched the new Hunter x Hunter, you still know the nigga. You still know he's I don't give a fuck. You still know the nigga's a fucking creep, bro. Like Hisoka is a creep even in the new one. It's not as bad as the old one because in the old one, this man.
I didn't see the old one.
There was a scene where they were just like walking. And he's like looking at Gon's butt.
Oh my god! Why?
People be like, "Oh wow, no, it's just because power. He just likes power." And I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, yo, it's still a grown ass man.
Yeah,
looking at a 10-year-old.
I don't even think Gon was 10. Hold on, how old was Gon?
Gon the little ass kid, bro.
Oh shit. What? He was.
Okay. That's close enough.
Not much better.
It's not better at all. It's 1 year old.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
But
I mean, you know what? Never mind. I was saying, fuck it. It's fine if you're R. Kelly.
Oh nah. R. Kelly was snitching on himself too.
He really was. That man, man's bad. Either that man made a bad man. We'll say that. Let's get
to. Let's talk about the Naruto ones actually. So we have next on the list. We got Madara. Another one that. I can't say he's bad. I feel like
it's one
because.
Yeah. Like it's you can't like be fully out there because like his whole goal. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. He
went overboard for sure.
He could have done it a little. He could have went about it, a little better, little bit better. Yeah. Like I understand he had a lot of stuff going on. There was like a bunch of wars that he was a part of, but
and he went overboard for sure. Like no one's saying he didn't go overboard. He definitely took it.
Yeah.
I can't say one step. He took it 10 steps too far. He went a little too far. But at the end of the day, when you understand the logic of what was actually happening or what was going on, it's not. It's a little bit better. You know, he just it was a little bit flawed. You know, it's not the best way to approach his ideas.
Yeah, like my boy. I understand you were trying to go for like to make the perfect peaceful world and like, you know, have like none of your loved ones die anymore after all the crap you've been through. But like,
yeah.
I feel like the only situation we have to mention is whenever he first showed up. You know, one person versus the entire army, and that man was in there being a whole menace.
He's definitely gonna make the list for Black Air Forces. He has to
100%. Like it was ingrained to the point where it's like whenever he landed on that dude's head and spun and broke his neck, I was like, bro, you didn't need to do all that.
Yeah, no, that man was a whole savage.
You really didn't need to do all that.
He was a whole savage. And
really, that like, bro, it even took the entire army for them to stop a fireball from him. I was like, yo,
who else did we have on here?
Like they had like a whole front line for like Naruto.
Yeah, I thought we only have him and Itachi. I thought we had Pain as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what Pain.
I don't remember Pain either.
That.
Well, I know he wasn't that bad. Like.
Yeah, Pain. I think Pain's most thing was like his like homeland that he was from got like ravaged. Also, his friend died, so you know there was also that.
Yeah, all right, we'll skip Pain for now, but I know deep down inside Pain was a good guy. You know,
I mean he
wanted
around.
A peaceful world.
He got main character no jutsu as well.
He wanted a peaceful world though. You know, he wasn't a bad dude.
Yeah, that's what most of the villains wanted. You know, and then there's the ones that just want violence. You're just like, oh.
We should do the opposite of this one, and it's just villains that just were out of control. Just villains that was just like, "Hey, dog, I'm gonna need you to chill, bro.
I'm gonna need you to. You're at a 20. I'm gonna need you to dial back to at least 11.
At least 11, bare minimum, bro. You going a little too hard right now. Like you really just blowing up the world.
We'll have to have some honorable mentions for Griffey Griffey villains.
So, since we got all of those out the way, I guess, you know, I thought there were more for Naruto, but we have another one. We have one from Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood? Is it Brotherhood?
Yeah, Brotherhood. I mean, he was in both.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah, he was in both. I watched.
Yeah,
both
so we have Scar, the dude whose entire clan got deleted by state alchemists, and
including his brother.
Yes, quite literally murdered everyone.
And last I checked, I think he has one of his brother's.
Yes,
arms,
he does. Yeah,
like literally,
he gave it to him to prevent him from dying, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So again, this is a completely different topic because if I was in his situation, people thought he was wilding. They ain't seen nothing yet because I'm killing everyone in sight.
That's another topic.
That's another topic. But you know, I feel like personally, the things that he was doing is justified because if you just wake up and you know you see that your entire clan has been murdered and you're like the sole survivor, I feel like that's gonna just fuck you up mentally. Like a lot, and then you're gonna find out who did it because you know you just want to know who did it, and you know they're not gonna get justice.
Like I'm not mad. Who did it?
And you know you're gonna go seek justice. Like I guess the equivalent would be like putting someone in jail or stuff like that. But this is anime we're talking about, so we not doing jail. We putting them.
We ain't going to jail.
We putting them where you put my clan at. So that's how that's about to go. Like, we can't say.
Nah, they ain't even go in there and put them in the garbage.
We can't say certain words.
Right in the trash can.
Yeah, you can't say certain words on YouTube. Just know he's going where the clan went. Yep. We sending him. We sending him to God.
Yeah,
or somewhere else, someone else. Exactly. Same delivery, express delivery, coming right up. But that's it for Scar. Like, I guess let me know your opinions. On these villains. Excuse me, air quote villains that we have so far.
Yeah, villains.
Yeah. And here's I know you haven't seen Death Note, but we have. For those of you that did see Death Note,
technically I started it. I just haven't.
Yeah, you just haven't finished it. So for those of you that have seen Death Note, which is probably like most people have seen Death Note, but this one can be argued a little bit depending on how you look at it, because I ain't gonna lie, like he definitely was.
It's like the same situation like with Madara, where it's like. You see what he was trying to do.
Like at the beginning of the series, like you see,
you had us in the first half.
Yeah, no, he had us in the first half. He was like, oh, okay. Like I was rocking with Light. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, okay, you just want to make the world a little bit better. You're just trying to get rid of people that are doing crazy crimes, and he did what insane people do, and he took it. 20 steps too high. Again, he needs to tone it down to like a 5. In his case, because
you're at a 20, I'm gonna need you to bring it back to at least.
Yeah, in his case, you need to bring it to a 5 because he just straight up killing them all. He just killing them. Like they have, you're dead. Like he was putting your name in the book.
Oh my god!
Thing down.
Like I said, I watched some of it. I didn't finish it. All I can think of is that police station
he was
situation.
Wild, bro.
Whenever you got like all of them to like sign some paper, and it just had to be a paper from the Death Note.
Man was wilding, bro.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I would say that one can be argued, because he had a good goal in mind. It was just not
lost.
It was not executed properly, I would say. But so this one I don't really know. I don't really remember My Little Mermaid, so.
Oh, freaking Ursula. See, okay, the thing with Ursula, though, this is a trope that, like, I just don't like in general, is when it's like the main villain ends up only being the villain because the main protagonist has made a deal of some sort that us, the audience, knows is a terrible freaking deal. Because let's be honest. We all know Ariel gave. She literally gave up like a bunch. I forgot exactly what happened. It's been so long since I've seen it. But she was like, I want legs so I can go talk to my boyfriend on land. She gave up being a mermaid to go get some pee. That's literally
Bro, imagine.
Well, that was literally shit. She made.
Yo, how horny do you have to be like, dang, fuck this mermaid shit. I'm gonna go get some dick.
Yeah, let me get rid of my voice. Let me get rid of my voice real quick. I'm trying to go get me some.
Yeah, you got to be a different level of just unnecessarily horny. Like that's legit next level.
And that's saying something. Come from us.
Yeah, thirst lords. Like you out here wilding. You're a thirst lord for real.
Thirst lord, God.
And here's another one that he's not really a villain either. We have from One Punch Man. We had the very first episode of One Punch Man, and
he lasted for about 5 seconds.
We have Vaccine Man. First of all, some of y'all need to get punched until you get vaccinated. If you're an anti-vaccine, you need to get punched until you get your damn vaccine as well. Now, it ain't gotta be the COVID-19 vaccine, but for some of y'all anti-vaxxers, get punched in the face if you don't believe in any type of vaccination. Like, what are you talking about right now? What are you actually talking about right now? You need to get your shit rocked. But Vaccine Man from One Punch Man. He was really just trying to stop pollution, like
he was like, "Yo, y'all need to stop all this pollution." And then Saitama was like, "Yo, what are you talking about?"
Yo, Saitama, oh my god, man! I don't want to get too much off topic, but I remember because I heard about it before the anime came out because this dude was sitting there reading the manga and he's like, dude, you're gonna love this, man. It's so funny. And I'm reading it. I'm like, I read a little bit. I'm like, yo, why is this kind of funny? Like, I'm like, just the thought of a guy that's just going around, punching somebody and just killing them in one hit.
Still remember that. Yep, I still remember when that came out for the first time. I was like, I don't know how they're gonna make this interesting.
Oh, they did it.
And they found a way to make it interesting.
And yes. By the way, Saitama will also delete Goku. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't have to get into that topic, but yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm sorry. If you're a Goku glue eater or a Goku tard, whatever you want to call him. But he's getting his ass whooped.
Also Sailor Moon.
Yeah, and by Sailor Moon's whipping ass too. Up next, we have Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, Tai Lung. See, okay, I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of a it was one of the situations. This wouldn't be like he was spitting facts. This is more along the situation of like he was misunderstood because he grew up the entire time like studying under Master Shifu and pretty much told his entire life he was destined for greatness. He was going to be the Dragon Warrior, this, and this, all this stuff, just building him up. And then when it came time for him to like, get the stuff he expected to get because he'd been told like quite literally his entire life. And then they were like, yeah, nah. And then he just kind of snapped.
Yeah, that's kind of a D-bag move. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a D-bag move.
Yeah. Like, okay, in all honesty, like, cause like, Uwei's big smart, and, he can understand like some people, and he was like, yeah, I see darkness inside Tai Lung. It's like he was warranted in his decision, but it's like you do still feel bad for Tai Lung because like I said, he's been told his entire life that he's destined for greatness, and then like it just pretty much just got snatched away from him.
Yeah, if you steal anything,
you kind of feel bad for him. You
steal anything from somebody. I mean, it's kind of a you kind of feel it. It's kind of like a possibly a relatable character, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
So that's Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda. Another one that possibly. I think that's. Is that it?
No, Ultron.
I don't know too much about Ultron.
See, there's another situation. This is another situation where Ultron was wild. I'm not gonna lie. This man dropped a whole meteor on a city. Nah, Ultron was wild. However, it's like another one of the situations. It's like kind of like a situation of he's like a misunderstood villain because it's the situation where like Tony's the one who like programmed him, and his entire program was like, hey, you're supposed to protect humanity and make sure they. What exactly was his programming again? This is a small part of that. I forgot what was it. I have it written down. Where did it go? Bring peace to the world. That was ultimately what his programming was. He found a way to do it. Wasn't the best way at all. But like he was doing it. He was doing exactly as he was programmed. And like ultimately in that movie, like, Tony was kind of the villain. I'm not gonna lie. He was definitely the villain. I didn't give a fuck. I don't like Iron Man.
No, why don't you like Iron Man? Why don't you like?
Because he's a bitch. Fuck Iron Man. I do.
It sounds like you feel a little too strongly about Iron Man, bro.
Yeah, nah, I don't feel too strongly about Iron Man. He was definitely the villain, and he deserved what happened to him.
This man's a 100% Iron Man hater, bro.
Oh, 110%. I don't like Iron Man. I don't. It's just, I just don't like Tony's character. Like, so it's like his thing is like, sure, I understand, like in like Civil War and like some of the stuff going forward, it's like he takes responsibility for like what happened because of the Ultron situation, because he literally met one of the people whose like kid died, and she was like really upset for, obvious reasons, because her kid died. and she was just like, I don't want your apologies, this, and this. She's just like, I want you to feel bad. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He like literally, quite literally is at fault in this situation. And it's just like, he tries to fix it by like hardcore overstepping, in my opinion, because it's like he's like, yeah, we need to take responsibility for what we did, and now we need to work for the government. I'm like, you have missed several steps there, sir. That is not how that works. No. Like, bro, what? What do you mean? Like, no. Like, sure, you can like check yourself, but you can't just expect everybody else to immediately be on board with that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't like him, man. He's a cocky bastard. I really don't like him. I've never liked him.
Yeah, well, I think that's it for the list that we have. We probably will do a part 2. We just got to find more characters. Let us know who you guys think is, classifies as a villain that wasn't really a villain. And because I'm pretty sure we left out a bunch of people, we did this last minute, like always.
We got to do part 2 because we were talking about we got to do part 2 and we got to do a villains.
Yo, exactly. But comment below what you thought about it. Leave your opinions, this, that, and the third. Like I said, the link to the Discord is in the description box below. If you want to just hang out, I guess, or talk about anime or comics or whatever, anything that's like fun, in this realm of things that we probably know about. We probably do. One of us has probably seen it. But again, hit the sub button if you enjoyed the content. Drop a like. All that stuff is free to do. It takes 5 seconds. And we'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. And you got anything else to say?
Thanos did nothing wrong.
Thanos definitely did nothing wrong. And with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.